So I'm here today with junior Rebecca Walters, who's just had a bit of a milestone. So why don't you share what that milestone was?
So yesterday I played in the Section 2A tournament and made it to state. I got third individually, and I'm looking forward to that next week.
And that's something no other female Maple River golfer has ever done.
I'll
So
be the first one.
there you go. Now, why don't you take me through your scorecard? This was a 2-week tournament. And so you qualified a week ago, and then you had to go through 18 holes. So what were some of the highs and lows of your round yesterday?
Well, I mean, one big point was that I never went in the sand for 36 holes. That course is filled with sand, and that's one of my weaknesses. So I was quite happy to never go in there. But I had, I think, one double bogey yesterday, and that kind of scared me a bit. But
What hole is that?
that was on hole 16, and it's a pretty easy hole, pretty short hole, but my drive went completely left into the trees, and I had a tough time getting out of there. And it's a tough green, but I'm just glad I was able to get it double.
And then how did you finish out then with that double bogey? What were your last 2 holes like?
Then I got 2 bogeys after that, but they were very parable holes and just didn't quite get the speed of the green or get the certain read on my putt. But then I started the next 9 strong, got a par right away. Started out with 3 pars actually.
Well, that's a way to shake it off.
And just went the second 9 without getting a double bogey.
Now, I've been covering you for the last 3 years, and you came close. So how were you able to meet this goal of getting to state? What were some of the things that made a difference in your preparation?
Well, this year I certainly focused more on my chipping and putting. That's something I did a lot in practice. I went, even 2 days ago, I went to Terrace View and just did putting and chipping because I knew that's one of my weaknesses. And that was one of the things that helped me a lot yesterday. I mean, just looking at my scorecard, I keep track of all my putts. And in the first 9 I played, I had 3 1-putts. And one of them was for a birdie that I didn't think I would get yesterday, but
nice.
I'm glad about that. My dad's always pushed for me to be a better putter and chipper, and that certainly came this year with a bunch of practice. So I'm grateful for that.
Very good. Now, some sports get crowds and pep fests, but not golf. Golf is a bit of an individual sport, and being one of the last ones of the year, you know, school's not even in session to have a pep fest. So what are some of the challenges of playing in such a individualized sport where it's like you versus the course?
It is tough knowing that like there's not a big crowd like there to cheer me on. Like obviously I always have my dad, who's my coach. He's my biggest supporter, and then my mom likes showing up, watching me play. My boyfriend was able to make it yesterday to come watch me. My grandparents.
Was that more pressure?
Not really. I get more relaxed when he's watching.
Okay, that's a good thing.
He's able to calm me down, and then even my grandparents like come watch. But yesterday, with who I was playing with a girl from Blue Earth, and she had at least 15 people following her, just from her own teammates that didn't make day 2, her family and friends that graduated previous years.
So
I know most
of
them.
crowd.
Yeah, but we had a good amount of people following us. There was even a Bethany Lutheran College coach started following our group, watching me. And I didn't know until after the round, thankfully, but I just saw a random person following us and
now there's pressure,
didn't know what it was.
Very good.
So,
now,
yeah.
Looking ahead to next week then, what will be a successful appearance at the state tournament? How will you define your success?
I mean, my dad's told me this many times. He's never expected me to go to state and isn't expecting anything out of this. It's just more of a chance for me to see where I stand compared to other golfers in the state. Because I know Detroit Lakes, they're one of the top teams in the state. Even the team that won our section, they do school online and stay in Florida for most of the year, just practicing. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of competition there, knowing that we only get however many months to practice here when they get to practice all winter. But after looking at like my score from the past 2 days and last year's score, I could see myself being at least in the top 30. I'm hoping for top 20 even.
There we go. Very good. Yeah. Is there anybody you would like to thank just helping you get to this point?
I'd really like to thank my dad. He's been my biggest supporter and just helped me get here with all the practices, buying me new clubs. I mean, I just got a pair of new irons this year, and that really helped me just hit the ball further and be more consistent as well.
I was gonna say, I saw your teammate cousin just walk by. Very good. All right. Well, I know this is no pep fest, but congratulations, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.